Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. How you doing out there? Are you feeling action aggressive? Tackle, 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 bang, bang. Now listen, check out my music. I am an artist, I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter. I could ghostwrite for you if you like how I sing song, you want songs like that, just check me out, send me an email. Boom, you know how that goes. Just Google me and send me an email, alright? Now listen, have you ever checked the power of sound? Now, if you're a musician, you need to listen to this one. The power of sound that God created. Now, the power of sound is in so many different ways. Have you ever listened how the Indians they talk? The Indian people, they sound different from a black man. When an Indian man talk, it's different from how a black man talk. You understand? That's another sound. If you listen to the Chinaman, when the Chinaman speak, you will notice the Chinaman do not sound like a black man. He have a whole different sound from the black man. And if you study the Italian, if you study the Nigerian, if you study the white man, because the white men have so many different races of them, if you study tons of race of white men, you will notice that they sound different. Jews sound like Jews, black men sound like black men. Even if the black men speak different language, when the black man speaking in his song, it sounds different from every song. You understand? But what I want you to look at when I say the power of sound, I know you might not be interested in the sound, but because they don't teach you that you have to listen. You see, so when you're walking down the street, you must listen. Take your mind off of everything. Take all the music out your head and just listen to the power of sound. Even if you're watching your TV, listen to the power of sound. Take a time out for 10-15 minutes and listen to the power of sound. Because nature is talking. Alright, listen now. If you live in the island, this is more good for you. Because you could hear the rooster crow, you could hear the birds singing, you could hear the goat and the dog and the sheep and tons of other sounds you're going to hear. You must study them because each one of the sounds, they sound different. And if you was a producer that make beats, this is a good thing for you also. You understand? Instead of you sampling things, you could listen to nature and get idea from the sound. And each one of your friends, they have a sound in them. If you hear me and the way I speak, I'm gonna sound different from everybody in your group, in your church, in your gang, or in your musical team. Each one of us have a sound. So if you was a producer and you want to create a sound, listen to how your friend sound. And listen to the way he talks. He's singing, but you don't even notice he's singing. You understand? He humming a song, but you don't know that he humming a song. They all have a melody. If you listen to a Bounty Killer talk, Bounty Killer have a melody. If you listen to a 50 Cent talk, he have a melody in him. You just don't know that. Now, if you listen to the sea roar, you ever listen, just sit by and just watch the ocean roar and listen if it's knocking a beat. Like all of them knocking a beat, the sounds, everything have a sounds in it. You understand? This is why when somebody call you on the phone, you know them by their voice. You don't have to dare. You say, "Hey, what's up?" You don't have to ask who is it. You be like, if you a man and that's your dude, you say, "What's up, David? What's up, man? How y'all doing?" You know that right away. You can know it by the sound. If you hear the plane fly, you hear the sound. So you must always notice the sounds. And it's a good thing to do when you meditate. Take your mind and tell yourself and that you're listening to your ears. It sounds strange, but listen to your ear. Like you tell your mind, say, "Look, I'm gonna take my mind, I'm gonna program my mind and listen. All I'm doing is listening." And when you meditate, you just listening. You're listening till maybe you could hear your heartbeat boom, boom. You gotta practice the listening. You understand that? Alright. So remember, Google STAYFIYA. Check out my music like always. And check it out all the time. Always. Share it to one of your friends. I know you might not know me. You understand? I'm just trying to get my name across the board. You know, you call me whatever you want to call me. You hear? Peace and blessings.